Howdy people, I have made a concertina with watercolour paper, and we're going to use this for a kind of like a pull-out fact sheet for using my chakra points, what they do, what the colours are and stuff like that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of colour down with using the Cosmic Shimmer powders. I'm using the red, the purple and the gold, and then it's just give it a quick sprinkle and spritz with some water. It's just plain water, and allow the colours just to kind of move around a little bit. And remove the paper. Have some of that running on. I do love it when it runs. And I'm gonna have to do something with the paper itself because it needs drying. So I'm going to take out my dryer. And here we go, with the big loud noise that nobody can hear because I deleted it all out for you. And that just kind of gives it a little bit of a smushy kind of look, you know, like if you were to use your ink pads, you can get a similar effect for that. So this is basically going to be like the front cover of the booklet. So I just want a bit of a grungy kind of look on it. And then I'm going to use some of Elena Guzinska's art from Zinski Art. This is got from Chakra Phoebe. So we've got the hand of Hamza, the all-seeing eye. That is a dream catcher with the feathers there as well. I'm just putting them in place just to see how they look. We have our bowl with incense. And then we have Phoebe herself. Quite like the way that's situated like that. So I was looking for some glue at this point because I keep putting it down and keep missing where I've put it. So we're going to use some of I tried to use just some normal PVA glue, but my little thing was empty. So I'm going to swap and go and use the call-out glue, which is just as sticky and just as good. So I'm just going to put some on each piece and stick it back down again. Obviously these were all fussy cut away from screen because I was using my blade. I was using the knife and I didn't want to particularly do that on screen because chances are I'm going to slice my finger off. And nobody wants to see that. So I'm just sticking them all down where I've placed them because I was quite happy with the placement, so it worked quite well. And these are all going to be kind of like the front cover. There is a fold over piece as well to go, that actually goes over the cover of piece, but I haven't decided whether or not I want to paper that colour it or what. So I haven't done anything with it yet. And those feathers are so small. But you know what? It works. It works. It works. It's fine. I got it sorted. Obviously, grab the trees as well. I get a chance. So that's everything stood down except for Phoebe herself. I think these little flip books are so good because you can use them for so many different things. Like I said, I'm going to use this as a bit of a who's who and what's what of the chakra world. So I've coloured each one of those in different ones. So we've got the indigo, which is going on, sorry, the violet's going on first, which is the crown chakra, because their colour is, so their stone is amethyst. We then have the indigo, which is lapis. And that's for the third eye. have the blue for the throat, which is blue lace agate. We have, unsurprisingly, or surprisingly, whichever you prefer, the heart chakra is going to be green for Green Aventuring. Then we have our solar plexus, which is yellow for citrine. We have the sacral chakra, which is orange, which for carnelian. And then we have the root chakra, which is the red for red jasper. And I think part of the reason why I'm doing this is because obviously we're coming to the end of the Mental Health Awareness Week. And I think that doing some form of meditation or, just kind of getting in tune with yourself is very, very important. And I think that not a lot of us do enough of that. And maybe doing a little bit of reading about your chakras might help you, or it might be complete hogwash for you. But I think that we all need to kind of take that time apart and just think, okay, let's get in touch with ourselves again. Let's ground ourselves, make sure that we're fully functioning as much as we can, or as much as we want to. And maybe meditation works for you, maybe it doesn't. I have to admit, I do find meditation quite relaxing. I can't do the kind of meditation where you just completely clear your mind, because too much going on in there. But I think that if you can just kind of unplug a little bit, that works. So there we have it. Thank you for joining me on this lovely video, and I hope that maybe if you get something like this, you'll be able to follow it. Thanks very much. Bye bye.